Roses are red and violets are blue. Girl, how to tell if a Mexican man like you? Hola, amigos. Me llamo Chivalrous. Bienvenida a mi canal. Today we're going to talk about how to know if a Mexican man likes you. This is going to be talking about my experience dealing with Mexican men, as I do live in Mexico, and also other people's experience. So let's get into it. Vámonos. Let go. Spanish. He's going to teach you Spanish. He's going to aid with you learning Spanish, okay? He's going to teach you and show you about the culture. You're going to go out on dates and things like that, and you're going to learn things, okay? He might even show you around if you're not familiar with the place or whatever. And like I said, he's going to try to teach you the language because he don't want you out here being confused. And at the same time, if he doesn't speak English or whatnot, you know, that's how y'all communicate. So he will be trying to teach you. That's how you know. And it also brings us to our next point: investing in time in you. Okay, so if a man is trying to teach you something, you know he's investing in you with time and money. That's how you know if a man is serious about you. So yeah, he will spend time with you. Mexican people are big on spending time with the family on weekends. Like most people in the USA, they work on the weekday and they are off on the weekend. So likewise here. So if he's spending time with you, especially on the weekends and after work, because baby, they work, okay? Most men here have to work. Rather they have like a business for themselves, like an entrepreneur, or if they work for somebody else. So most of them tend to work hard, and some of them work and they may not even have to work, okay? They're workaholics. So if he's spending time with you on the weekend and after work or before work, it's a high percentage of a chance that he really likes you, or you know, he likes you or whatever, if he spent time with you. Yeah, that's another one. Another way to know if a Mexican man likes you, if he's into you, is that he will communicate with you. Just like with dating, like in the USA or any elsewhere. Like if a guy's totally into you, he's gonna spend time, money, and attention. He's gonna give you attention. He's gonna communicate with you. Viva Google Translation if you can't speak Spanish and he can't speak English. Rather that's on the phone, texting, Viva a voice message. Yeah, he's gonna talk to you. He wants to keep, if he likes you, he wants to keep you on his mind, okay? He might be texting you in the morning or before he goes to sleep, or after he gets off from work, or even at lunchtime, text, call, whatever, or video chat, just to see, you know, how you're doing, and just to make sure that you know that he likes you, okay? Same rule applies to just any guy, you know, because once again, men are men, so they tend to act and think like men, just regular men, right? So yeah, what else I'm saying? Communication. They will communicate with you if they're digging you. All right. And like I said, if he cannot speak English, he's gonna use that Google Translation app. Okay, that's what he's gonna do. That's if he likes you. All right. He gonna try to understand you English. That's another sign right there. If he really likes you, because he gonna try to understand you. If he never spoke English day in his life, or don't know nothing about English, he gonna try to communicate with you. All right, and he ain't gonna let nothing come in the way of communicating with you if he really likes you. If that man is feeding you, I'm talking about dinner, breakfast, lunch, snacks, he might like you. Okay, he's always inviting you to dinner, lunch, or breakfast, or you know, let's look at a snack or something. I think he probably likes you. They love to feed their women, and it's almost as if they like to feed their women to make them bigger, fat, you know, so that nobody else will want them. They're very emotional, in touch with their emotions here, so sometimes I be feeling like they be trying to feed you so that you can get big so nobody else like you. And I ain't saying that being big is a bad thing, but I think sometimes they do that on purpose to make you gain weight so that they think that nobody else will want you. Yeah, let me say it like that. He is going to spend money on you. He's going to buy you things. He might buy you some flowers. He might buy you something that you're looking at or admiring in the mall. Yeah. I mean, what other way that a girl knows that a man likes her, really likes her, if he doesn't come about the wallet? I'm just saying. And I'm not a gold digger. But we ain't messing with no. Okay? So, money, time, communication, attention. He gonna give you all that if he digging you. You gotta remember, these are just like regular men. They're men. Alright? So they ain't no different. Now this is the ultimate one right here. How you really know a Mexican man like you. This ain't the ultimate one. This is gonna be like number 2 ultimates, like number 2, top 2, right? If he respects your boundaries. If this man respects your boundaries or your morals and your standards, he respects you. You can't go around expecting men to understand how you want to be treated unless you show them. So when you say, listen, no XEX for 6 months, and if that man can't respect that, sorry sis, he's not the one for you. Alright? Now this man, if he really likes you, he's going to respect your boundaries. That's just a golden rule across the board, no matter who you're dating. You can definitely take that one, no matter who you're dating. I don't care what religion you're at. Alright? So the next one is the ultimate one. How do you really know that a Mexican man is really feeling you, he's digging you, or he about to propose to you or something? I take you serious. He want to take you serious. Listen, they care about their family here. All right, they really care about their family. They understand the importance of family, unit, family, head, and togetherness. So one way to know if you're close to his heart, to know that he really likes you, is that you're going to meet la familia. Okay, you're going to meet the grandmother, the mother, the brother, maybe not even you're gonna meet everybody in his family. That is how you know he values you and respects you and takes you serious as a partner. Emphasis on la familia. You know, he's gonna be very chivalry, like he's gonna be opening up doors for you. He's going to help you out. He's going to see what you have a need in your life and try to fix it. You know, those normal, everyday type of things. He's going to show kindness to you. He's going to stare at you. He's going to compliment you on your beauty, on your look. And yeah, he's going to be attentive. He's going to be, you know, he's going to even say it. You know, if he's in love with you, he'll say it. Okay, if he loves you, he'll say it. If he likes you, he's gonna say it. They're very expressive about how they feel. Their feelings are something that they don't hide here. And it's to the point, to me, honestly, coming from a Western culture, how they're so open and expressive, I just don't understand it sometimes. And it also makes me feel like it's not even real. But he's gonna let you know. He's going to tell you, you know, they have an open heart chakras here. They're open to love. And like I said, I'm kind of scared of that because I'm not used to dealing with men that can just be so open about how they really feel. So it makes me definitely shy away at times, and it makes me want to just put time in our relationship because I'm like, that's interesting. Not saying that everybody that does approach you in that way is genuine, but some people are, you know, and that's the scary thing about it because they are very open about, like, I like you. They're not afraid to say it. They're not afraid to say, I'm in love with you. I love you. They amo. They're not afraid to do those things. Okay. When I was dating a person who should not be named, this person went out of their way to get my number because my number at first is an American number and it wasn't saving in my phone for some reason. But this man went out his way to find me. went out of his way to find me. Like, he remembered how to spell my name and everything. I didn't tell him how to do anything. I just said it, and he remembered my number, remembered my name, remembered how to spell it to find me on social media. That's how you know if somebody is into you and is feeling you. I remember on one occasion that my ex literally had, I didn't have a, so cute what he did. I couldn't eat a lot of the foods, a lot of restaurants here that was open at that time. This man went out of his way, okay, a lot. Okay, that's how you know if the man really likes you a lot, right? Like, just for any guy, right? On one occasion, I'm a pescatarian for the most part. I'm going back to my pescatarian diet because chicken just, I just don't know what's wrong with me, but I just can't do chicken. But I'm a pescatarian, and the restaurants that were open at the time was pork restaurants, like restaurants that served beef and chicken, and I'm like, I didn't eat any of those things. So he was very respectful, and he was like, okay, well, maybe we can just cook or whatever. And this man literally bought everything for us to cook inside of my hotel. I'm talking about the gas plug-in thing. I'm talking about to the olive oil, the butter, everything. I thought that was just so freaking nice. Alright, y'all, that is pretty much it. Do y'all have any ones to add? If you had experience living in Mexico, let's keep the communication going on down below in the description box, because listen, we need to share information, y'all. We need to figure this thing out, because y'all know, being an American in Mexico, it takes some adjusting, okay? And dating is also a thing that we have to adjust by. So if you had any dating or have any dating experience that you would like to share with the community here, please leave it down below in the description box so that we can talk about it. What are some things that you feel that should be added to this list? Like, how do you know if a Mexican man liked you, and how do you know your man liked you? You know, things like that, right? So yeah, that is pretty much it, y'all. Hasta luego. See y'all on the next one. Love you.